Hello and welcome to Getting to After, the Companion Collection. This is Chatone Morrison, confidence coach, EFT practitioner, and the Princess of Positivity.
And I'm Morganne Bustos, life coach, EFT practitioner. Since every day asks so much of you, we're glad you're here. Chatone and I will sit beside you for the next few minutes.
Thank you, Morgan. This companion is for when you need to trust yourself. So many times as women, especially midlife women, we find ourselves stuck between stop and go. This is for that time. Take a slow, comfortable breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now imagine yourself getting home and sitting in your car for a few extra minutes before going inside. We all do that. The engine is off. The radio is silent. Your hands are still resting on the steering wheel, but your mind is somewhere else. There's a decision you've been carrying. Maybe it's a conversation you've been avoiding, a job you've wondered whether it's time to leave, or a relationship that's become more complicated than peaceful, a commitment you've outgrown, or perhaps it's something smaller. Yet you've been turning it over in your mind just the same. You've given it so much thought. You've asked people you trust. You've searched for answers. You've weighed the pros and cons. You've imagined what could happen if you choose one way and what could happen if you choose another way. Every time you think you're getting closer, another question appears, another opinion, another option, another reason to wait. And you tell yourself you're being careful. You want to make a wise decision. You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to overlook something important. And you certainly don't want to make a mistake you regret, because you've done that before. But finally, you realize you're not making a decision. You're doubting yourself. And if you're honest, this isn't the first decision that stayed with you longer than it needed to. You can think of other moments when you questioned yourself. And questioned yourself. Even after experience had already given you something to consider, you didn't decide. There were times when someone else's certainty seemed more convincing than your own judgment. There were times when you talked yourself out of concerns because you didn't have enough proof or enough certainty or enough courage. And so you waited and you gathered more information. You looked for one more sign, one more conversation, one more check-in, one more distraction to feel absolutely sure. And now you've begun wondering whether you can trust your own judgment at all anymore. Because here you are again. Still thinking, still weighing, still wondering. And honestly, you're becoming more weary from carrying the decision than the decision itself. Of course, this may not be your exact thoughts or your feelings today, but maybe it's something similar. As always, we ask you just to think about it. Let it reside with you. Keep what fits, leave what doesn't, and allow yourself to receive the embrace of a compassionate companion, because you are not alone.
Before we begin tapping, let's take a few moments to settle into this space together. Allow yourself to get comfortable in whatever position you're in. You don't have to force yourself to relax. There's nothing you have to figure out over the next few minutes. Just allow yourself to be here. Take a slow breath in through your nose and gently let it go. Again, breathing in and breathing out. As your breathing begins to find its own natural rhythm, notice what your body may have been holding while your mind has been trying to make a decision. Perhaps your shoulders have slowly crept upward without you realizing it. See if they can soften just a little. You don't have to force them down. Simply allow them to settle. Maybe your jaw has been working harder than it needs to. If your teeth are touching, allow a little space between them. Let the muscles around your face become a little less busy. Perhaps your stomach has been carrying that familiar knot that appears whenever you're trying to decide, or when you're afraid of making a wrong choice. You don't have to make it disappear. Just notice it and offer that part of yourself one slow, unhurried breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice your hands. Perhaps they're tightly clasped together. Maybe you've been wringing them, fidgeting with your fingers, or holding them in fists. But here you don't need to fight. Allow your hands to rest. If it feels comfortable, uncurl your fingers. Let your palms become a little softer. Notice your legs. Perhaps one foot has been tapping, or your knee has been bouncing without you even realizing it. See if you can let the movement grow a little smaller. Then allow your feet to rest wherever they naturally fall. Take another breath. As you exhale, imagine releasing just a little of the pressure you've been carrying, even if every needed decision is not yet made. Your body deserves a few moments of rest while you consider it. Notice the surface beneath you. Feel the chair supporting your back. Feel your feet meeting the floor. You don't have to hold yourself up quite so tightly right now. Allow the chair to carry some of the weight. And take another slow breath in. And let it out even more slowly. There's nothing you need to defend, nothing you need to prove. For these next few minutes, allow yourself to take a break from convincing yourself of anything. And yes, you don't have to convince anyone else either. You are giving yourself permission to pause. Here, you have permission to breathe. Permission to become more settled before asking yourself, what comes next? Take one more steady, grounded breath in through your nose. As you exhale, notice the smallest signs of openness beginning to blossom within you. You're in the right place. We'll stay here together. Great job caring for yourself. And I'll hand you back to Chatone.
Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to check in with yourself. Perhaps think about a decision you've been carrying or putting off or doubting. Perhaps the pattern of doubting yourself that we've been talking about keeps arriving. So on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 means you feel completely at peace, and 10 means the doubt or emotional intensity feels as strong as you can imagine, what number best describes how you feel right now? There's no right answer, and there's no wrong answer. Just notice the first number that comes to mind, and we'll come back to that number in a few minutes. We're going to begin by tapping on the side of the hand. Watch your screen for reference point. This is called the karate chop point. And you can repeat after me either in a whisper, out loud, or in your mind. Let's begin. Even though I've spent so much time doubting myself,
even though I've spent so much time doubting myself
and second-guessing my own judgment.
and second-guessing my own judgment.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I've been carrying the weight of this decision,
Even though I've been carrying the weight of this decision,
worrying about making the wrong choice,
worrying about making the wrong choice,
I'm allowing myself to feel my feelings
I'm allowing myself to feel my feelings
instead of judging them.
instead of judging them.
And even though I've been looking for certainty,
And even though I've been looking for certainty,
afraid of making a mistake,
afraid of making a mistake,
wondering if I will ever truly trust myself,
wondering if I will ever truly trust myself
because I've made a mess of things before.
because I've made a mess of things before.
I don't want to this time.
I don't want to this time.
Today I choose to meet myself with compassion,
Today, I choose to meet myself with compassion,
and I accept myself
and I accept myself
without judgment,
without judgment,
just as I am.
just as I am.
Take a deep cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's start at the eyebrow point, tapping through all of the points. Eyebrow. I've been doubting myself.
I've been doubting myself.
Side of eye. What if I make the wrong decision?
What if I make the wrong decision?
Under eye. I've replayed this over and over.
I've replayed this over and over.
Under nose, I don't want to get it wrong.
I don't want to get it wrong.
Chin, I've been carrying this all by myself.
I've been carrying this all by myself.
Collarbone. I'm tired of questioning every decision.
I'm tired of questioning every decision.
Underarm. I miss feeling confident.
I miss feeling confident.
Top of head. This has been so heavy.
This has been so heavy.
Eyebrow. I wonder when I started doubting myself.
I wonder when I started doubting myself.
Side of eye. If I look deeply enough,
If I look deeply enough,
I may already know where this began.
I may already know where this began.
Under eye. Perhaps there was a moment.
Perhaps there was a moment.
Under nose. Or maybe it was many small moments.
Or maybe it was many small moments.
Chin. When I stopped believing in my own judgment.
When I stopped believing in my own judgment.
Collarbone. Just tap here for a moment. I've been carrying that story for a long time.
I've been carrying that story for a long time.
Keep tapping at the collarbone point. Just breathe gently. Underarm, what would it feel like?
What would it feel like
To let some of this doubt go.
to let some of this doubt go?
Top of head, I'm open to finding out.
I'm open to finding out.
Eyebrow, I'm ready to loosen my grip on doubt.
I'm ready to loosen my grip on doubt.
Side of eye, one decision doesn't define my life.
One decision doesn't define my life.
Under I can move thoughtfully.
I can move thoughtfully.
Under nose, I can still learn as I go.
I can still learn as I go.
Chin, but I don't have to keep standing still.
But I don't have to keep standing still.
Collarbone, I'm making room for greater confidence.
I'm making room for greater confidence.
Underarm, I'm willing to trust my own judgment just a little bit more.
I'm willing to trust my own judgment just a little bit more.
Top of head, one thoughtful step
One thoughtful step
is still a step forward.
is still a step forward.
Okay, you can stop tapping. Let's pause for just a moment before we finish. Take one slow, steady breath in through your nose. And just hold it at the top for a few seconds, a few beats. And then gently let it go out through your mouth. As you think about that same decision as when we began this tapping transformation, or that familiar pattern of doubting yourself, using that same scale of 0 to 10, where 0 means you feel completely at peace, and 10 means the doubt or emotional intensity is as strong as you can imagine, what number comes to mind now? There's no grade. Just notice it. Maybe it changed. Maybe it stayed the same. Up or down, all of that is just information, but go ahead and write it down. Perhaps a different feeling has emerged altogether. Whatever you noticed, thank yourself for paying attention, because awareness is never wasted. Sometimes with tapping, the shift is immediate, and other times you've uncovered another layer that deserves a little more kindness and curiosity. Either way, you showed up for yourself today, and that matters.
Before you return to the rest of your day, accept that you don't have to have every answer or make every decision today. In fact, maybe the only decision you needed to make was choosing to spend this time caring for yourself. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your day.
And just as a reminder, the Midsummer 2026 Getting to After magazine is now available. It's filled with encouraging articles, practical tools, thoughtful resources designed to support you wherever you are in your midlife journey. And if you're looking for more personalized support, we offer both one-to-one coaching and group coaching experiences. We walk right alongside you as you continue building confidence, emotional resilience, and lasting change. You can go to bit.ly/chat-tap and our website, gettingtoafter.com. You'll find all of those resources, but you'll also find them in the description box below. Thank you again for joining us today. We'll be back with another experience in the companion collection next Tuesday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Until then, remember,
Getting to After is a journey worth taking. We'll see you there.
take care.